Alrighty, so this is it. Let's play Unsatisfactory, which is like a little game thingy I've been doing lately over the months. It's all fully open source software made with 3GS and WebGL. You can check the source, but right now I'm gonna focus more on the actual gameplay. So first thing first, I'm gonna press I on the keyboard to open the inventory, and there's like a little few resources to start building your starting factory. Once we have more advanced resource, we can also do some manual crafting over here, but for now what we're gonna do is press X as the help thingy says to run the resource scanner, and the objective here is to find a starting area that has at least copper and iron nearby, because that's the two main things we're gonna need. So right here we got a little copper deposit and an iron one, both impure, but that's gonna be to our benefit since they don't require that much power. What we're gonna do is start building some power with the wind turbine. To open the build menu, as it says here, you just press Q. You can also search stuff in here. You can even use it to do some basic math operations when you start getting crazy with the ratios and whatever. But right now, let's focus on the power stuff. And another thing is you need to build this high up on the terrain, because if you build it like too low, it's gonna say that is too low and you're gonna lose some efficiency. And since we don't have too many materials at the start, we want to have as much as use as possible. For placing stuff, you can use R and D on the keyboard, or you can just use the mouse wheel. It's gonna place it right here. As you can see, it's 100% efficiency. Now we're gonna plop some miners into these deposits. Boom. And we're gonna wire them up. There you go. Boom. So we're mining. Let's just build a small platform for starting base right here. Not too big, not too small, just enough. This will do. Another thing is you can use the middle mouse button to pick the block you are actually seeing or hovering in, to make it easy to build stuff. Alrighty, so first things first, now we are actually mining this stuff. We want to start smelting it into ingots, so then we can process it into other things. So we're gonna plop a couple smelters, one for the iron, one for the copper. We need to expand this a little bit more. Alrighty. We're gonna need another source of power to power this up. Let's just put it right here for now. Boom. And boom. Alright. Let's just get some more ore from here. A little bit more too from the iron. Let's set this up to copper iron ingots and copper ingots with the copper ore. Starting to produce some stuff. Nice. And then our fish, well, as the tutorial thingy says, just follow it and place a beacon. The beacon is good. Maybe for now it's not necessary, but once you start heading out into the wilderness, you will lose track of where your factory is, and as you can see, it's showing up there on my compass on the top, so I can always find my factory back again. Alrighty, so manufacturing. Start placing a couple of fabricators. One here, one on the other side. Let's power them up. And that should be as much as that gives, I believe, because this one is probably already, all the power is being used by the miners. So now let's start making some iron plates and some wire, which is the basic stuff. And here we're gonna drop our copper ingots. Let's get a little bit more. Should have some of them already cooked. Put some more, some more. Alrighty. And first things we need to do is do some research, because as you see there's a lot of stuff that is blocked right now, because we need to do some research in order to get them. How we do that is by placing labs and selecting that research and feeding the labs with those resources. Let's just plop it down there, power it up. Maybe not. We're gonna need another power source. We're already low on iron plates. Let's get a little bit from here. Let's keep filling this up. Boom. Boom. And what I'm doing here is pressing shift, because if you just click it will get them, and if you use the right click it will get half, and when you place them you can also use the right click to just drop one, or left click to drop the entire stack that you got in your hand. But if you use shift click it will just move everything that it can to the appropriate input. Right, let's put some more ore here too. Boom. 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 Alrighty. So let's go building that power. And as you can see, you cannot place turbines too close to each other. It will start decreasing the efficiency of both. So what you need to do is like place them a little bit apart. I think here should be enough. Let me see. Yeah, 100% efficiency. We good. Let's just wire this puppy up. Let's take a look at the lab. And here is the same. You can use E to enter into any screen of any machine, or just do a right click. Here we're gonna do our first research, which is the logistic, which is what's gonna give us the belts and the buffers and the electrical poles. For this we require 100 iron plates and 200 wires, so that's why we need to have a good starting area with some iron and copper nearby. So I'm gonna start getting some of these iron plates, this wire. Let's refill it up. Same. Probably we're gonna need to also get a bit more ore from the miners. Drop it down. Same from here. Let's get that. Boom. Alrighty. At the beginning it's all pretty manual because we don't have any bells or nothing, but once we complete our fish research we will be able to start automating some stuff. Alright. So that's already 10 minutes. So I think this first episode is gonna end up here. And I see you on the next one.